Valorize your mental health. Lessons from the series Danger Signs We Ignore Before and Inside Marriage. You all are welcome. We hope this journey will bless your soul, especially those who stayed with us from the beginning till the very end. This episode contains profound lessons for anyone preparing for or already in marriage. Let's dive into the highlights and take away of these lessons learned from Danger Signs We Ignore in Marriage. Number one, define what you want before marriage. Yes, before getting married, decide what you truly want in a partner. Do not try to change someone after marriage. For example, Kisito disliked Angel's modeling career but pretended to accept it before marriage, thinking he could change her afterward. This unrealistic expectation led to the physical and psychological abuse that we saw all throughout the series. If you dislike something about your potential spouse, be upfront before marriage. Do not marry with the hope of changing them, okay? Such expectation can lead to conflict and violence. Change must come from within and be self-driven as well. Because Kisito thought he could change Angel, and Angel too was not willing to let go of her career. And that was how it all ended in physical abuse and violence in the marriage. Number two, avoid it's my right, okay? Mentality in marriage. Avoid it is my right mentality in marriage. Angel's approach of asserting her rights in the marriage only escalated conflict. Similarly, Kisito's constant emphasis on his authority as the man of the house made matters worse. Marriage is about mutual respect and compromise, not asserting dominance or individual rights. Approach disagreement diplomatically. Assertiveness without wisdom can lead to misunderstanding and even more violence, which was what was going on between Angel and Kisito. Angel said, I know my rights. Kisito said, I'm the man of the house. So the two of them never came to a compromise. All right, so let's avoid is my right mentality in marriage. Number three, investigate your partner thoroughly. This one is very, very important because Angel and the family failed wholeheartedly here. Angel and her family rushed into marriage without investigating Kisito's background. They were carried away by his financial status, sweet words, and foreign background. If they had investigated, they would have discovered his mental health issues. If they would have investigated, they would have discovered his criminal past and history of violence. So, don't be blinded by appearance or desperation. Conduct proper background check on anyone you plan to marry, okay? Seek advice from trusted people and take your time, and also be prayerful so that God will lead you towards the right direction. Amen to that. Number four, lesson learned from danger signs we ignore in marriage. Beware of foolish marriage requests. This is what completely rendered Angel useless and completely destroyed. Beware of foolish marriage requests. Kisito asked Angel to let him film her in vulnerable situation, which she naively accepted. This decision made her a hostage in the marriage, as she feared he might expose the footage if she left. Conscious of unusual requests from your partner. If someone asks you to compromise your dignity or privacy, question their intention. Love does not demand such sacrifices. How can you film somebody's notes and you want to use it tomorrow against her? It is unheard of. Number five, learn when to walk away. Yes, Angel failed woefully in this direction. Not every fight is worth engaging in. Angel's greed for Kisito's properties led to her mother's tragic death. Instead of leaving the toxic situation, she stayed and fought for material possession. Kisito is dead and gone. Why stay again in that toxic house? You know Madam Uchechi is somebody that would fight till the very end. Even if it means losing her life, she will never give up. Why stay in that place and make unnecessary drama there? Walk away, start your life all over at fresh, and you will see how God is going to bless you. So Angel failed in this direction. Angel thought she could stay and fight for Kisito's properties, not knowing that staying there and bringing her family all along into that house was endangering each and everyone's life, which today we are crying of Mama's lost, right? And Kelly almost went down. Jeff almost went down. Who is not a victim of Angel's marriage to Kisito? In fact, learn when to walk away when it is the right time. Number six, mothers should offer firm and wise advice to their children. This one boils down to parents watching this video. Angel's mother initially advised against moving into Kisito's house. Recognizing the danger, however, Angel convinced her otherwise, leading to her eventual death. Parents, stand firm when advising your children. Don't allow emotions or societal pressure to cloud your judgment. Encourage your children to prioritize safety and peace over societal expectation. Angel's mother was like, "My daughter, you can't leave this marriage of yours." When Angel rushed to her complaining about Kisito's molestation and abuse towards her, Mama said, "If you leave your marriage, people will say I never trained you well. If you leave your marriage, people will call you a divorcee. If you leave your marriage, people will look at you like one who cannot keep her home or her husband. So please make sure to be there and put everything in the hands of God. Pray so that Kisito will change, okay? And never you leave your marriage for anything, be it abuse or whatsoever. Just be there and pray for your husband. Once married, you are already married. You remain married. So I don't want to hear anything like you leaving your marriage." And Angel accepted. Look at where we have found ourselves today. Another aspect to learn from this is that what? Fight intelligently, not emotionally. This comes to Oma and Jeff and the family. They often resorted to face-to-face confrontation with Kisito and Madam Uchechi. They failed to gather evidence or use strategic methods to expose their wrongdoing. This lack of strategy led to a tragic outcome like Oma's gang rape and mental health deterioration. Lesson learned here is that what? Always approach conflict with wisdom. Use evidence to build your case rather than emotional outbursts. For instance, installing cameras or recording threats could have provided proof against Kisito. Kisito wouldn't have gone to that extent with the mother. When the mother was not home or Kisito was not home, Angel was to plant cameras everywhere in that house that could record every act of torture that Kisito manifested on her. But Angel failed in that direction. All she could do was to cry, and give empty promises, telling Kisito's mother that you will see the beast in me. Kisito, you will see the beast in me. And at the end of the day, the mother died and nobody saw the beast in her. So we should learn from that as well. Avoid toxic friends. Bolaji involvement in Kisito's evil plans landed him in prison. His association with toxic and evil people ruined his life. Surround yourself with good influences, okay? Toxic friends will only drag you down. That is what just happened to Bolaji. So be very careful of toxic friends. And number 9, plan and protect yourself. Flora failed to secure her home despite knowing how dangerous Madam Uchechi was. She did not set up security cameras or even hire a gate man or a guard, leaving herself vulnerable to Kisito and the mother. So you even saw instances even in the video where Kisito came there himself to kill Flora. Unfortunately for Flora, Josh came in right on time and saved her from the hands of Kisito. And also Bolaji came again and attacked Flora. So all these things, Flora did not learn from it. Plan and protect yourself before you engage in such battle of fighting with Madam Uchechi or whosoever you confront yourself with. Alright, my beautiful people watching this video. Take proactive steps to ensure your safety when dealing with dangerous situations. Okay, additional lessons here. The police officer's bias and corruption led to his disastrous consequences. The DPO misconduct. Justice should never be compromised for personal gain. Angel eventually forgave George and got married to him, showing the power of forgiveness and moving forward. Our final thought here is that what the series beautifully highlight the importance of making informed decisions, exercising wisdom in marriage, and valuing life over material possessions. Many people are silently suffering in toxic marriages because of societal expectations. Let's learn to prioritize mental health and safety, okay? Kudos to Mr. Aloy and the team for shedding light on these critical issues. If you found this educative and inspiring, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let us learn from one another because a lot is happening out there. We love and appreciate you all for sticking with us right till this very moment. If you watched from episode 1 to this very last episode 66, kudos to you. Bravo. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest of it all. This one that is coming up, my God, it got a lot of juicy information from it that you won't want to miss it out for anything. Stay blessed and valorize your mental health because your mental health is everything you got to protect even with your last drop of blood. See you in our next video.